Look what I've just found in the field. Let's see if Princess likes it. Mushrooms are got all sorts of antibacterial stuff. Got mushroom? Oh. Oh well, let's get you your normal breakfast. So, as per usual, I've got to start recording at the start of the day, but yeah, I just basically spent the morning just whacking this to within an inch of its life, getting it level, whack it wet, well, whack it dry, let it sort of jiggle itself down, get all the bits in, and then give it a quick rinse off and whack it again. And you know, that shouldn't go anywhere for a while. It will go somewhere, but you know what I mean, it'll be a decent enough surface to drive over. The clients finally realised that I was right, that you'd probably be able to get 2 to 3 cars on here, so I've trebled the parking space, which is, you know, ideal, especially with you know, how space is limited out here. But yeah, today's job, fence line in. I think I'm just going to do the post today. There's no point risking putting fence panels on, you know, meant to be dry, quick dry and concrete, but nah, just yeah, still it's not worth the risk for the sake of it. And then scratch coats, you know, done on there, and I just need to do the rendering there. And then oh, there's some fences over there as well that need doing. Them 2 panels need replacing as well, and a post putting in. So yeah, that's today's task. Let's see how I get on. So here we are, rendering's done. That post fits perfectly. I've not concreted them in yet, of course, while it's been obscenely hot today. I mean obscenely hot. But yeah, pretty pleased with the rendering finish. It's looking pretty good. I've also put, so up at the top, I'm not sure whether I explain it in other videos, but there's a hole at the top and a hole at the bottom. So it looks like this is very low, which if it was to be finished like this, it would be. So you can see the breeze block there, which you shouldn't be able to see. But if you look, it's thinner there and wider over there. So there's a bit of fall, because eventually it's going to get tarmacked. And that way we've made sure there's no water getting into the steps and down into the property. Can't get there, and then there's a drainage point over there, and then there's a drain there, so no water can get anywhere near the property even to get it tarmacked. So yeah, it's not finished, but it's nearly finished as far as I can go. So it's these to put in, fence panels to put in, and I've got to replace them 2 panels, and I've got to replace that post in the middle that's just through concrete. So that's going to be fun, but very productive day. Really happy with it. It's looking good, and yeah, go home and feed Princess. Car number 3, please. Oh yeah, well, Princess is gonna have to wait a few minutes while I get this sorted. So we have a plan of action. Obviously, cable ties. Use the cable ties to get that tighter around it, and then because once it heats up, the cable ties will give in. Then use the wire to tighten it and hold it, and let's see how far down the road we get. Oh, God loves a trier. Well, I'm no mechanic. Oh, I am. I am. It's working. It's not even blowing. Every now and then I do impress myself. But yeah, that was a little bit dodgy, having to jack it up with all sorts of things. But where's the problem, there's always a solution. You've just got to find it. So yeah, on the way home, yay! Well, unsurprisingly, on the road between Arnside and Silverdale, it slipped a little. So I just stopped off at Aaron's so that you can lend me a socket to get there, because I don't want to go anywhere near Wharton Low Road with, well, that hanging low. So let's see what happens. I give up on today. I really do. I really do. Yeah, it came off just as I was coming over the crossing. So it's now, what, 11:30, so that's a 15-hour day. Sorry, Kelly, but the universe hates me. She can't come off now, can she? No, she can't. I know it's late, but making sure Princess is fed. Don't know what I'm going to do about the car or anything, but she's happy. Give her a good feed. And as I say, like, there's all the stuff all the way over there, you know, making sure she's well lit while she's eating as well. But yeah, you know, she's not touched any of that, so she's been fine. But still, I'm more bothered about the fact that I'm feeding her late than the car, which is probably quite annoying to Garth, Dad, Dan, everybody, but she's alive. So that's day 93. So it's inevitability, let's face it. But yeah, the car will be fine. It's just an exhaust. It's got a couple of sections, but yeah, I'll get that sorted tomorrow, I think. But yeah, I'm really, to be honest, main focus today, I'm really pleased with how everything's turned out up with that project. Sort of all come together. Like when I measured the posts, pretty
accurately, but then when the post just perfectly in at the end, so it's full. But yeah, it's just everything's worked out quite nice for the project. I'm going to put a bit more stone down because it did, the exhaust core, it was already hanging a little bit low anyway because that car's not in the best of fettle anyway. But it did catch on the curbs that I put in because they are a little bit high because it's meant to be tarmacked. But just to avoid that now, I'd already agreed earlier that I was going to put another ton or so of stone down anyway, just down at the bottom end just to raise it up a little bit. Just for now because it doesn't look as pretty as it could do. Once it's up at level, it'll be fine. But yeah. There's a couple of positives today as well. Roger cooked a mean Thai green. It was absolutely beautiful. And as I had my calamitous day, I got given fireworks. So that's fun. So I guess when they're going to be used, when lockdown's over. I'm thinking of possibly doing a barbecue on the 4th. Possibly, I don't know, because I think a lot of people kind of want to go out to the pub, but some people might be apprehensive. I don't know, we'll see. I've also come up with what I think I'm going to call the channel, because it's just called Matthew Whitaker at the moment, and it's just like, well, that's my name. But I was thinking some mothers do have them because I think the last 93 days have proven some mothers do have them. So yeah, it's one of them. But tomorrow, want to get the post concreted in and then get a bit more stone down. Then I've got a job to go and look at, and then probably try and have a little bit of a chill because today has ended up being a massively long day. I sort of do have I don't know if it's my saying or whether I've heard it somewhere, but plans become a list of things to go wrong. So I plan on having a short, nice, well, not easy day. Obviously, I'm working, but like, not smashing it as hard as I have been doing. And yeah, well, this is what came to pass. Although on the plus side, I did actually stay out of the midday sun and get a bit of paperwork and stuff done because it'd be silly to be out there. So I worked a little bit later in the evening, so I wasn't, digging them holes because I was going down through stone and everything, and that had just broken me a little bit. So I'm being sensible about it at the same time. So, but yeah, it's one of them why these things happen in my life. So let's see what day 94's got to offer. I also want to add that yeah, I'm planning on being the hole in all weekends, so it's getting loads of stuff done and everything like that. So as it's sort of relaxed a little bit and everything now, and we can have people around and stuff like that, if anyone wants to come down and give me a hand, and yeah, then that'd be much appreciated. Sam's already said she's going to come down and do some strimming for me, but there's loads of just stuff like even painting and stuff. I've actually bought some paint so I can get things looking prettier. So yeah, if anyone's at a loose end and fancies giving us a lift, then I'd be more than happy to have any help. Many hands make light work, and I've got a heavy load to lift. But anyway, let's see what day 94's got to offer.